Getting married is not the goal of dating. Sure, it's a favorable outcome. In fact, it's one that we kind of all hope and want to happen. But it's not the sole goal. If it was, you would have already been married by now. You would be able to find somebody that you could marry. You would have compromised your values, avoided or skipped over red flags. You would have settled for less than God's best for you in your life and for the other person's. You would have measured every interaction, every way that you communicated, you showed up, you pursued, you loved, and you let yourself be loved. You would measure it all as good or bad, success or failure, only if it ended in marriage or in a breakup. But getting married is not why you're really here. You're here because you're not satisfied with just any relationship. You know that the man that you're supposed to become is not satisfied with any relationship. You're here to become the kind of man that has what it takes to find and pursue a relationship that sends echoes throughout eternity. One that rewrites family legacies. One that upgrades every woman's life that you come in contact with. You're here because your relationship is going to be a signpost for generations to come, and we're going to help you get there. You see, healthy men create healthy marriages that create healthy families, that create healthy cultures. Healthy men don't leave a wake of drama and trauma behind them. Healthy men are creating and building for the generations and futures to come. And they're interacting and improving the lives of everyone as they go around them. And this includes in dating. And you may say, sure, that's my goal, but I have no idea how to do that. In fact, no one's really ever taught me how to date. Where I did learn dating from, they didn't have wholeheartedness in mind. That's a nice way to say it. Because most of us haven't really been taught how to do this. That's why we created Date Well. We're bringing in men who are going to teach you and give you goals and strategies and tools and practical tips, from how you dress to how you ask her out to the mindsets you need to how you know when it's ready to take the next steps. Because men need other men. Like, this is how we're raised, this is how we're taught, this is how we get a vision and plow forward. So I want to give you 4 goals, 4 measuring sticks for your relationship as we begin this journey together. Number 1, display God and masculinity well. In every action and interaction that we have, we are telling women around us, this is what a godly man looks like. This is how a godly man acts and interacts. From the way that we communicate, the way that we ask out or pay for the first date, the way that we protect boundaries, or the way that we push boundaries. Every interaction throughout this process, we're displaying masculinity. The goal is to display healthy masculinity. That we're not going to hide behind our fears or insecurities, but we're the ones showing up in such a positive way that we're displaying the way that God created men to be. They may sound good, but it sounds very ethereal. Like, okay, so how do we actually do that? Jason Valentin puts it this way, that a man's role in life is to provide, protect, and promote. It's the same in dating. We are protecting a safe space for something to happen. We are providing a place and a chance for romantic interest to happen. And we are promoting the other person, no matter the outcome, that we are allowing them to become better. We are helping them be better and ourselves be better in the process of this happening. You know, boys take, men build. Boys are just looking for the next high, the next pleasure, the next whatever feels good in the moment, and how do we do that? But men are creating a safe space with their words and their action to actually give chance to romance to build, to romance to happen, to trust to be the foundation that actually builds a sustainable relationship. And we'll talk about that more. But as we show up, we're creating a space for healthy masculinity to be displayed. Number 2, advance each other. How do you know if you're ready to date or not? Are you able to leave the other person better off than when you found them? Whether it's a coffee date, or you've dated for 3 months, or 6 months, or a year, if it doesn't end in marriage, are you still able to leave them better off than before you found them? Maybe this means like healing a wound from another man. Maybe it's showing that men are both masculine and they're strong and emotional. You know, maybe it's unlocking a fun in them that they didn't know, or helping them unlock a part of them, of their heart that they didn't know, and helping them go deeper in their relationship with God and what's possible with Him. As we are dating, we are constantly advancing them in their journey with God, and we're expecting them to advance us in the process, that together we're becoming better no matter the outcome. Okay, number 3, take risks. And I'm not talking about moral risks, I'm not talking about questionable things, I'm talking about going first. That we are the ones going first with our words. We're the ones going first. I was thinking about David and Goliath and how most of the Israelites were kind of rocked back on their heels, and they're going, I kind of hope I don't have to do this thing. But David was like on the balls of his feet, and he was going, yeah, I'm ready to take the next step. I'm ready to go there. And in our relationships, that we're the ones who are leaning forward. We're the ones putting ourselves out there first. Whether that's using our words and saying, hey, I'm interested in pursuing something romantic, or it's going, I'd love to talk about our physical boundaries together. Or, hey, I need to apologize. I know what just happened wasn't great, and I want to take ownership of that, of my part of that, because I didn't do that the way I wanted to. If someone's going to put their neck out, it's going to be us. Like if someone has to take the hit, we are going to be vulnerable first to both set a protective space for them, but also to set a standard to go, this is what godly men do, and this is what I'd love to see in our relationship. We're the ones who are taking risks. And number 4, explore romantic possibilities. Yeah, that's the obvious one, right, of dating. But exploring romantic possibilities, we're trying to see, hey, could this be a forever together? Like, could this be a serious relationship that builds into something? On the first date, you should not be asking if this is the person you're going to be marrying, but you're going, can I explore something here? Let's explore our compatibility, our core values. Let's explore personalities. Can we have fun together? Can we build the kingdom together? Do we enjoy interacting with each other? There's lots of stuff we'll talk about later on. But the idea is, I'm exploring a romantic interest here. I'm exploring the fact that this could be together forever. You know, single people are whole people. Like, you have to be a whole person before you're coming into the relationship, because otherwise they're trying to answer questions for you that they can't answer. But there is something very special inside of relationships, inside of this covenant that we're headed towards one day. We're not just in forever cohabiting relationships that just satisfy our needs without any skin in the game, right? There is something inside of dating, something inside of marriage that unlocks something in masculinity, that unlocks something inside of you, that brings in even a deeper revelation of who God is and how he loves, that we're being invited to inside of this romantic relationship. So the 4 goals in dating: display masculinity and God well, advance each other, take risks, and explore romantic possibilities. Does it spell date? Yeah, it does. Is it a little cheesy? Yeah, it is. Why? Because I'm a little cheesy. You know, dating is not about becoming a specific person or something else. It's becoming about the best and greatest version of yourself that you're bringing into the relationship. So that's what we want to help you here with. So here's what I need from you. Join us. If you're a man and you're ready to upgrade your dating life, if you're ready to get rid of cycles that you find yourself in, and you need to upgrade your mindsets and get some practical tools to help you find and win the woman of your dreams, come join us. It doesn't matter if you're 17 or 77. We have a community here to help you get healthy, see clearly, and date well. Come join us.